Good morning, class. The title of my journal report for this morning is The Modulatory Rules of Melatonin on Immune Responsiveness. This research was conducted by 7 researchers: Antonio Carrillo, Vicu, Russell J. Ritter, Patricia J. Lardon, Juan Luis Herrera, Rafael Fernandez, Montesinos, John Miguel Correcillo, and David Bozo. They are from 2 countries, Spain and USA. In Spain, Department of Medical Biochemistry and Molecular Biology, the University of Civil Medical School. In USA, Department of Cellular and Structural Biology, the University of Texas Health Science Center at San Antonio. Melatonin. Melatonin is a hormone making our body. It regulates night and day cycles or sleep-wake cycles. The darkness triggers the body to make more melatonin, which signal the body to sleep. Light decreases melatonin production and signal the body to be awake. Melatonin, we already know that is a sleep hormone, is mainly secreted by the pineal in dark condition and regulate the circadian rhythms of the organism. Melatonin is a ubiquitous molecule with natural and powerful antioxidant properties. Melatonin exerts anti-inflammatory effect mainly by inhibiting inflammation activation. These are the effects of melatonin. It regulates energy expenditure, potency centers, and superior actions of insulin, regulate energy flow to and from storage, circadian synchronization of skeletal muscle and metabolism, circadian synchronization of insulin synthesis, secretion, and actions. The use and effectiveness of melatonin. In insomnia, if you take the pills of melatonin, it can serve for a short time. It can help fall asleep faster. In jet lag, taking melatonin by mouth can improve certain symptoms of jet lag such as alertness and reduce daytime sleepiness and tiredness. High blood pressure, taking the control release from the melatonin by mouth before bedtime seems to lower blood pressure in people with high blood pressure. When taking melatonin, we need to know the precaution and running. If your body shows a sign of this, headache, dizziness, and nausea, we need to be careful and you have to consult with the doctor. So, what can affect the productions of our melatonin? One of the simple examples is using our cell phone. According to the study, it said that around 9 p.m. to 1 a.m., that is the highest time our pineal glands produce melatonin. If the produce of melatonin in our pineal glands is reduced, then we're gonna have the hormone of melatonin in our body lower, so it will affect our sleep patterns, and then our body will be weakened since we are lack of sleep, and so we have to be careful how we use our cell phone at midnight so that the production of our melatonin in pineal glands can be increased. This melatonin and the immune system, understanding the connection. Pineal synthesized melatonin is considered to be one of the molecules of neuron immune endocrine axis. The majority of studies published on this study have confirmed that melatonin administration promotes a clear immunoenhancement in terms of immune tissue morphology. Melatonin administration also increase the proliferative capacity of mouse splenocyte and red lymphocyte. Melatonin affect the non-specific response, promoting an increase in the number of natural killer cell and monocyte in the bone marrow. Melatonin receptor in the immune system. Melatonin receptor are G-protein coupled receptor, which bind melatonin. There are three types of receptors, or there are MT1, MT2, and MT3. MT1 and MT3 receptors are present in human and other mammals. MT3 to be identified in amphibians and birds. So let's look about MT1. MT1 promote sleep promoting effect of melatonin has been tied to the the activations of MT1 receptor in the um, suprachromatic nucleus, which has an inhibitory effect on brain activity. The M2 receptor has been shown to serve several functions in the body. In human, the MT2 expression in the retina is subjective of melatonin effect on the mammal's retina occurring to this receptor, and MT3 receptor has been briefly described in its potential role of regulating flow pressure inside the eyes. Uh, does not carry the same relevance to critical biological processes such as sleep promotion, locomotor activity, and circadian rhythms regulating that MT1 and MT1 do. Let's look at melatonin and inflammation. According to journal, melatonin is a hormone responsible for circadian rhythms, play a complex role within the immune system, including having an anti-inflammatory effect. Melatonin differentially modulate pro-inflammatory enzyme control production of inflammatory mediators such as cytokines, leukotrienes, and regulate the lifespan of leukocytes by interfering with apoptosis process. Melatonin has significant anti-inflammatory effect on interleukin. Exogenous melatonin reduced level of inflammatory markers and may be useful for prevention and adjuvant treatment for inflammatory disorder. As we can see, melatonin in early inflammatory phase, it activates pro-inflammation, increase in PLA2, LRX, IL-1, TNF alpha. In our chronic inflammations, melatonin down regulations of the inflammation, PL2, LOX, and ILT and TNF alpha, antioxidative activity prevents cell damage. Leukocyte survivor cycle is strengthened in deregulation to immune and autoimmunity, inductions of apoptosis. So in conclusion, we can say that melatonin is considered as a modulator of homeostasis and immune cell production and function. Melatonin has been demonstrated to stimulate cytokine production, enzyme phagocytosis, increasing cellular cell activity that help our immune system and its function in our body. Thank you.